Dios le bendiga a todos. Estamos una vez más aquí para nuestra escuela bíblica y tenemos a Victoria con nosotros hoy y vamos a empezar con nuestra canción. La Biblia es cual martillo que rompe la roca en dos, es lámpara que alumbra en medio de la tempestad, espada de dos filos, la Biblia es bendito libro de mi Dios, la Biblia es para mí, bendito libro de mi Dios, la Biblia es para mí, la Biblia es cual martillo que rompe la roca en dos, es lámpara que alumbra en medio de la tempestad, espada de los filos, la Biblia es bendito libro de mi Dios, la Biblia es para mí, bendito libro de mi Dios, la Biblia es para mí. Amén. Y ahora vamos a hacer nuestra oración. So, cierran sus ojitos y vamos a empezar. Padre nuestro, que estás en los cielos, santificado sea tu nombre. Venga tu reino, hágase tu voluntad, como en el cielo, así también en la tierra. El pan nuestro de cada día, dánoslos hoy. Y perdónanos por nuestras deudas, como también perdonamos a nuestros deudores. Y no nos metas en tentación, mas líbranos del mal, porque tuyo es el reino, el poder y la gloria por todos los siglos. Amén. Hola, estoy aquí. Vamos a leer la historia. All right, so today's story is Elijah's miracles, okay? Los milagros de Eliseo. And the story is in 2nd of Kings, chapter 4 to 5, okay? Segunda de Reyes, capítulo 4 y 5. All right, so let's read. Elijah followed in the footsteps of his master Elijah. Remember Elijah? Elijah's the one with the altar and the fire, okay? Many times he showed how strong and good God is. Once a woman came to Elisha for help. Her husband had died, and the woman needed money to pay his debts. Now, a man was coming to collect money that was owed to him. If he didn't get the money, he would take this woman's 2 sons. They would become his slaves. Oh no! Yep. So this is the mom. She has 2 sons and she owes money. Okay? So she's very, very sad. Okay? Let's see what happens. Elisha asked the woman, what do you have in your house? Okay? Sir, she answered, I've only 1 small bottle of olive oil. Elijah told the woman to go to her neighbors and ask them for the empty jars. She came back with many of them. Then Elijah told her to pour the olive oil from her bottle into the jars, 1 at a time. Okay? So what she's collecting from her neighbors, the jars. And what she only has was 1 with olive oil. The woman poured the oil into the first jar and filled it up. She poured again and filled up another jar. With her 1 small bottle of oil, she filled up every jar in the house. and still there was oil left over in her small bottle. Elijah said, "Now sell the oil and use part of that money to pay what you owe to the man. You and your sons can live on the rest." So what was the miracle? ¿Cuál fue el milagro? She kept pouring and pouring and pouring the olive oil and it never stopped. And now she could sell and make money and pay her debt. Okay, and there her two sons watching that miracle. Let's see what happens next. Another time, Elijah helped a brave soldier from another country. His name was Naaman. He was very sick with a terrible skin disease. Naaman heard about this prophet in Israel. Maybe he thought Elijah could cure his disease. Naaman came all the way from his country to see Elisha. Elisha said, "Go wash 7 times in the Jordan River. Then you will go completely cured." It's going to be completely cured. How many times you have to go in the water? ¿Cuántas veces? 7. 7. All right. This sounded too easy to Naaman. If that was all it took to cure him, he could have washed in the river of his own country. But his servants told him he might as well do as the prophet said, since he had come so far. Naaman walked into the Jordan River. He dunked himself in the water 7 times. Right away, his skin became smooth as a child's. He was cured just as Elijah had said. Naaman came out of the river and said, "Now I know that God of Israel is the only God in the world." Wow! So, the first story, what was the miracle there? What was the problem and what happened? She had a debt to pay. Okay, she had no money. All right? And what did Elijah say to do? To collect from her neighbors jars, right? Because the only thing she had was a bottle of olive oil. 1 bottle of olive oil, a small one, okay? And what was the instructions? To collect the jars from her neighbors, then to pour, right? Okay, did it stop? Her little bottle, did her oil stop or did it keep going and going and going and going? It kept going, right? She even her little bottle, even though she filled up all the ones there, she still had olive oil on hers, okay? And now she can sell, make money, pay her debt, and whatever was left, she could use it for her, okay? For her family, to buy food or whatever they needed. And then, what about this guy? What was his name? Naaman. Naaman. And he had a terrible skin disease. You see all his bumps? Ooh, it looks itchy, right? It looks very itchy. And what did Elisha say to do? To go to the Jordan River. Do you remember that river? Remember Jericho? Remember the story? But the walls came tumbling down? Remember Jordan River? Jordan River, they crossed it with the ark. So this is the same river. He went inside and he washed himself. He went in and out how many times? 7, kind of like the Jericho story, right? When they went around Jericho 7 times. He went in the water 7 times. And did he get cured? Yes, he did. He got cured. So I hope you guys enjoyed the stories. There was 2 this time. Until next time, and we're going to sing a song before we go, okay? So let's get ready to sing our song and get some instruments if you want to. All right? And let's sing this song together. Ahora vamos a empezar con otra canción. Yo siento un gozo en mi alma, gozo en mi alma, gozo en mi alma y en mi ser. Son como ríos de agua viva, ríos de agua viva, ríos de agua viva en mi alma y en mi ser. I have a joy like a river, joy like a river, joy like a river in my soul. I have a joy, joy like a river, joy like a river in my soul. Yo siento un gozo en mi alma, gozo en mi alma, gozo en mi alma y en mi ser. Son como ríos de agua viva, ríos de agua viva, ríos de agua viva en mi alma y en mi ser. I have a joy like a river, joy like a river, joy like a river in my soul. I have a joy, joy like a river, joy like a river in my soul. Hope you guys enjoy your class today. Until next time, draw a picture, send it to me, okay? I love you with all my heart. And thank you, Victoria, for helping, and Sara for helping. Until next time.
Adiós, adiós, adiós.
Bye-bye. Say bye.